They begin hearing pitches this Sunday at 9:30 here on RTE1. But now Chris is playing the long game in Shortland Street.
I need some help here, Dad.
Sorry, mate, what'd you say?
I said Mum gave him to me, and now he's dead just like her. I hate SpongeBob.
Harry!
I can't risk letting him down, I just can't.
Well, so what are you saying? That it's over for us?
Maybe it is.
My relationship? None of your business.
Like it was none of your business when you stuck your nose in about Kingy.
That guy was a gang member, Tanya.
And what's Ty?
He's someone who has made mistakes in his life.
So Ty's crimes are mistakes, whereas Kingy, who by the way never had a single conviction, is
So he never got caught dealing drugs or any of the other things that gang members do, like bashing people for the hell of it.
And Ty's a lovable crim, is he? Never mind he waves a shotgun in the face of a petrol station.
Not a shotgun.
What then?
Don't believe everything you hear.
I hear he is a violent serial offender. In fact, I'm amazed you never put him away yourself. Or maybe you did. Maybe that's the attraction there.
You are way out of line. This is my life, and so back off, okay?
You should know better, Tracy. You're pathetic.
I'm trying to make you understand. Today wasn't like other days. There were extreme circumstances.
Yes, and there will be again, and he'll need someone to turn to. He'll need a mum.
He has me.
And you always have a girlfriend. Look, don't you see, if all these women keep coming and going in his life, then he'll get confused. Or misogynist. I can't be a part of that.
You're not making any sense. None.
I'm not just thinking about him either. It'd be like a double breakup. I'd lose both of you. It'd be awful.
Who said we're breaking up?
Who said we're not?
If you never started a relationship because you were afraid of it ending, then you would never start a relationship.
Okay, Chris, I think you understand what I'm trying to do.
Protect Harry, but with respect, isn't that my job?
And can you guarantee that it's not all going to end in tears in a couple of weeks? That Harry's not going to get hurt?
Of course not. I can't guarantee anything. Like I tried to explain to you, we just have to go with this and see where it takes us. We might break up, but we might not. We just don't know.
And would that explanation be acceptable to Harry, do you think?
He is happy. Apart from the rabbit dying, of course.
I'm sorry, Chris. Just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem enough. Oh, I've got to go.
No, I don't have an appointment, but I need to see Dr. Freeman.
All right, well, Dr. Freeman is booked for today, but if you'd like...
No, I need to see her right now. I feel bad. Really bad.
Excuse me, I've been looking after a few of Brooke's patients.
Have you?
And I'm free right now if you'd like to...
I want Brooke Freeman.
Well, actually, sir, you'd be in really good hands. I mean, Dr. Potts here was, up until recently, the head of our...
I don't care if she's a Queen of England. She's not my doctor. Brooke is my doctor.
Okay, it's pretty clear you need to be seen fairly swiftly, so you and I can have a chat, and then I'll see if I can't track Brooke down and run my ideas past her. How about that?
That's the only choice I've got?
I'm afraid it is, so if you just follow me. If you can just wait down the end of the corridor, I'll be with you in a minute. Hiya.
Are we speaking?
Of course we are. Sorry about before, research itis.
Pack it in, come home with me.
No can do. Not yet.
The whole point of being your own boss is that you make your own hours.
Yeah, but when you're on a roll...
See you at home then.
Okay, yep, as soon as I'm done with the books. He went out like a light. He'll probably sleep for hours. Good. Need be pleased. Have you read Mum's postcard yet? No. Fine. If you want to stay in a mood,
No.
I'm off.
I think I just broke up with Chris.
You think?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work.
Finally, a flash of logic.
What?
Of course it's not going to work. He's a grown-up.
And I'm not.
A grown-up. He has money and a history and a kid and a massive career. He was never going to be serious about someone like you.
Well, you don't know him. He's been out with lots of women.
Exactly, Libby. He's been out with lots of women. They all got the boot, sooner or later. What made you think you were ever going to be any different? Right, Barry, your temperature is 38.1. Now that's on the high side, and your heart rate is way up.
What's wrong with me?
That's what I'm going to try and work out. So I'll get the practice nurse to come and take you for an ECG. Now, Barry, are you still taking the antidepressants that Brooke prescribed?
Which ones? The first ones or the ones I got last week?
You weren't in last week?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, Brooke hasn't written anything down in the notes about that visit. What day was it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Is there any other name you might be under?
No.
Oh, maybe she spelled it differently.
Look, I came in and told her the first pills weren't working, so she gave me some new ones.
Okay, what were they called?
How should I know?
Do you have the pills on you? Did you stop taking the original ones, or are you taking both at the moment?
Stuff this. Why do you think I wanted to see Brooke?
No, hang on, Barry. I'm just trying
So she wouldn't have
work
to
out-
ask me all these stupid questions.
Barry, look. No, Barry.
I'll
no,
come
look.
back and see Brooke tomorrow. Have you guys seen Ty?
No?
I told him to come straight out here if we wanted to ride.
Give him a minute. He would have only just finished. Maybe he's stuck in a supply room somewhere.
Sorry?
That's where he's been most of today.
If you have an allegation to make, come right on out and make it.
Has there been an incident?
If anything's gone missing from the supply room.
Oh, no. No, I was just talking about his hot new romance.
Oh, the dirty dog. Who's he bagged?
Oh, why don't you ask him yourself? Hey, Ty. I was just saying you got yourself a new girlfriend.
What if I have?
Just find it interesting, given Tracy's history.
Tracy?
Tracy?
You've got it wrong, Tans. Tracy and Ty are just friends.
Actually, we're not. Things have kind of moved on, eh?
Jeez, Ty, you couldn't help yourself?
Have you seen her? Of course I couldn't.
Barry Knox, you know? Yeah, I just had a consultation with him. He came to see you last week on Tuesday, but I can't find the notes anywhere.
Oh, really? Did you check all the spellings, his hospital number?
Yeah, I checked everything. There are no notes.
Oh, don't tell me I forgot to write them up.
You can't just forget to do something like that.
Oh, well, I'm not saying I did, but maybe something else has happened. Maybe some drip has been at my computer.
Well, whatever. I'm not really interested in excuses, only in what you prescribed him last time.
Amitriptyline.
The first time, yes, that much you did record, and then...
Some other antidepressant. The first ones weren't doing the trick.
It's fluoxetine, I betcha.
Why? Is there a problem?
Barry's suffering from ataxia, agitation, sweating, fever, hyperreflexia, myoclonus, all of which can be explained by serotonin syndrome, which can be caused by taking the two drugs at the same time.
I've never come across that.
It doesn't happen in every instance.
Well, I need to find out what I prescribed him. I could try calling the pharmacy, but I'm not even sure he went to the hospital one.
Brooke, a patient like Barry should have been marked as requiring careful monitoring.
I know, I just don't
know, then why didn't you do it?
Sorry.
Just find him, get him back in here, fast.
Nice to see you on time today.
I don't make a habit of being late.
Except when you have childcare problems.
It's sorted, there won't be any more issues.
Great. I'll see you at the workshop tonight then.
What workshop?
Annual CPR update.
No, that's tomorrow night.
No,
How did I mix that up?
I don't know. Can you come?
If I can make some phone calls to try and find a way to get JJ picked up.
You did say there wouldn't be any further problems.
Is there anything else you'd like to pick me to pieces about?
I don't want to pick you to pieces. But I have noticed you've changed your perfume recently.
And?
I don't like it. The new one, it's very sickly. Perhaps you should go back to the old one.
Perhaps you should kiss my... Scotty, I want to transfer.
Hey?
SID, anywhere. I can't do this anymore.
SRD's fully staffed. What's this about?
Gabrielle, she is rude and weird, and I don't care if it's not very PC of me, but I'm not putting up with it anymore.
Oi, what happened last night? You didn't call.
Yeah, I know. Stuff going down at home.
What kind of stuff?
I wanted to talk to you face to face. Scotty and Shanti know about us. Everyone knows.
Well, you told them. You promised that you would.
No, your mate, Tanya. She made an announcement last night. Must have picked up our vibe, eh?
What did Scotty and Shanti say?
They were just worried I was breaking my OMD rules. It's all sweet. And they'll be out till late tonight, so
Right, I'll come over.
you better come over after, come get you. Petey!
Hi.
What's up? Oh, brother, what are you doing?
Working, bro.
Hey! I must be high. I thought you said you were working. Hospital kitchen. It's not so bad. You sick?
Oh, gallstones, man. Not cool, man. Not cool at all.
You look alright. It's with the flash clothes.
Start up my own business, bro. House painting.
Yeah?
A lot more ping in it than you might think.
I don't see any pain on your hands.
Yeah, well, I'd ask you to come in with me, eh? But not while you got the bracelet on. Don't need no probation officer sniffing around, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure where I am.
What, picking up other people's food scraps?
Oh, that's not what I do. But anyway, if I was, I'd be sweet with it. Bag me a hot little nurse.
What, just the one, bro?
Bro, when you looking like a heavy day muck up, I go screwing around.
Oh, good on you, bro. Yeah, sure.
I called her up to Barry's flat last night, but he wasn't there, so I went again this morning, and a neighbour told me he'd taken off yesterday afternoon with a backpack. Have you notified the community mental health team? They'll alert the PCC if he turns up at another hospital. Well, he might show up here again. He did say that he was going to come back and see you today. He was adamant you were the only doctor he wanted. And I let him down. He's one of those guys you just can't help feeling for. 20 years ago, he had a career, a family, a house, and then he was diagnosed with bipolar, and he's struggled with depression ever since. And the career, the family, the house, gone. All he's trying to do now is live a normal life. And we were getting somewhere until I went and stuffed it up. Sarah, is there any way you could cover for me today? I want to get out there and look for him myself. I can understand why you'd want to do that, but I feel responsible. Please? It wouldn't be for the whole day, just as long as it takes me to find Barry.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, nothing. Brooke has just offered to make these COPD clinic notes available for my research.
Oh, good of her.
Yeah, it sure is. Thanks for that, Brooke. Anytime. Just grab a table, and I'll be with you in a second. Look, I sympathise, but I can't cover the PCC again. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm positive. I'm sorry. But, keep me posted about Barry, okay?
That's what I'm hit with as soon as I walk in. I want to transfer. I'm not going to work with her anymore.
I thought we dealt with all this last week.
So did I made it very clear Tanya was the only one complaining about Gabrielle, yet here she is at it again.
Well, I can't help you. The SRD's fully staffed.
Yeah, I'd said I'd ask. Now it's up to Tanya. If she can't find it in herself to be more reasonable.
No, she's a Jeffries. I think they're hardwired to be unreasonable.
I heard you and Libby were seeing each other. It's not going so well.
It's difficult.
So sorry, but why doesn't that surprise me? I don't know Libby all that well, but she does come across as a bit high maintenance.
Actually, she's lovely, but she's backing off fast.
Why?
Well, she says it's to do with Harry.
No, she doesn't want to play mum.
Oh, not if it's going to crash and burn. She's worried about the impact that would have.
What's unreasonable about that?
She's being overcautious.
And I thought Gen Y was meant to be hedonistic.
She's not that young. Okay, let's not even go there.
Was she even alive in the 1980s?
Yes. Yes, don't do that to me.
If you want my advice,
please,
give her some space. It's a big thing for someone like her to get into a relationship when there's a kid involved.
Space, you reckon?
She'll come to you when she's ready.
What the hell, Tracy?
What?
You wouldn't introduce me to your family because they're too redneck. I'm too liberal, whatever. How do you think they're going to feel when you drag Scotty's crime brother to your next family shindig?
Get on, bro.
How is my life any of your concern now?
Well, I thought we were still friends. I thought you had standards.
Mate, leave it. She's right. It's her business.
Right. Hey, babe. What's up?
Nothing.
Doesn't seem that way to me.
Look, can we talk later? I'm really not that into being this no attraction.
Who cares if anyone
I
sees
care.
us?
I do. Okay?
You'd rather I was your dirty little secret.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, I get it, Tracy. I really do. I'd be shamed out too if I was you.
News? The neighbour called. Barry has turned up back at home. Oh, that's great. Sort of. It sounds like he could be in a really bad way from what the neighbour said. But the crisis team's onto it? Yes, but I should get over there too, see if we're dealing with serotonin syndrome. Okay, so go then. Except there's the PCC. I'm sorry. I know you should be getting on with your research. But for now, Barry's more important. I'll cover the PCC for you. You get out of here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, yes, visiting hours are between 2 and 8 p.m. All right, thank you, bye.
Where was I?
You were busy being dramatic, I think.
So I'm onto a really good thing. I've always wanted Chris, always adored him, and then I finally get him. And what do I do?
Well, you had an attack of the sensibles, Lib. You're worried about the kid.
But it's not like me to worry about kids. I mean, I never even used to like kids.
Well, here's what I think. Chris is always going to have Harry as his number one priority, right?
Right.
But the only way for you to come a close second, or maybe even first equal, is probably to do exactly what you've been doing.
I walked out on him.
No, you showed maturity and caring. And I think Chris will love you for it. I think he will realise you're worth the effort.
You think so?
Oh, I think you're playing it exactly right, girlfriend.
Well, I wouldn't actually say playing it because I'm not...
Hi!
Oh, hey!
Gonna watch a DVD with me tonight?
Well, that depends. Do you like Hugh Grant?
Who?
Hi. Come on, mate.
Dad, are there any good movies with Hugh Grant in them?
None that I can think of.
Hello? 4 weddings and a funeral?
Just kidding. Hugh Grant's not really for kids, but I could find something that we would all like. Maybe I should do that sometime.
Sure.
When? Maybe next week.
What's up to you? Come on, Harry.
Was that just me, or was
No, yeah, distinctly icy.
Hey. I'm sorry I was so hard on you yesterday.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Oh, don't say that. I was just scratchy from juggling work and childcare. But I shouldn't have said what I did about you and Chris.
Thank you.
Can you look after JJ again?
Tanya, is that the only reason?
No, I meant what I said. Stupid Gabrielle is giving me grief about mixing up the days for the stupid training program. I have to go.
Okay, yes. It's not like I have anything else planned.
So it's over with you and Chris.
I don't want it to be, but I think I've put him right off.
By speaking your mind, that is what you did, isn't it?
I told him that I was worried about Harry getting too attached in case...
In case Chris dumped you? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but he wasn't supposed to go cold on me. He was supposed to take me in his arms, tell me I was wrong to worry about Harry and that everything would be all right.
You saddo.
What?
You're playing games, Libby.
I am not.
Yes, you are. You kicked up a big fuss, said it was about the kids, said you wanted some time to think, but that's not what you want at all. You're pushing him for the big declaration.
What are you talking about?
Please don't go, Libby. We're so right together, Libby. I love you, Libby.
I was... Well, what's wrong with that anyway? I mean, aren't those the words that every girl wants to hear?
Not 5 seconds into a relationship.
Yeah, but if you know it's right from the very beginning, then you want to hear that they think it's right too.
Oh, man. How to terrify a guy in 2 easy steps. 1, sleep with him. 2, demand to hear the L word.
Oh. Sorry.
Hey, what's up? Forget it.
It's not.
Hey, Trace. My place tonight?
It's a date. Okay, if there's no change after a couple of weeks, then you come back and see us again, okay?
Okay.
Bye. Hi.
Did you just see that patient?
Only because she was waiting and Brooke wasn't here, and I just
You said you
happened to
wouldn't
be
do this,
passing.
Sarah. You said you'd stick to your own work.
Yeah, I would have, except
Said
that it was-
nothing. You know how I feel about Brooke. She shafted me and you keep doing her favours.
Well, it's only the second time and it was vitally important.
Yeah, with her, it always will be.
I'll come back later, shall I?
Well, you do get off asking Sarah to work for you.
TK, take it out on me, okay?
No. She's manipulative and petty.
Look,
It's
I'm
time
not
she
really
heard it.
interested in getting caught in the middle of some marital spat, so like I said, I will come back later.
Oh, no, stay. You two are welcome to each other.
No, don't walk away from me. Let me explain.
You're my wife, Sarah. The one who's supposed to be the most loyal, the most supportive
This is
person
not about
in my life.
you and me, all right? There was a patient out there in danger and someone had to help him. Do you really think that I'm going to compromise the safety of that person just because you don't like Brooke?
It's the same story as last time. My question is, why does she keep asking you? Why can't you
It's
just
about
get it?
one doctor helping another, nothing more. Now, if you don't get that, then you're the petty one, not Brooke.
Steady on.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, lovely. What are you in for? Nothing too excruciatingly painful, I hope?
Nothing as painful as seeing your ugly pig face again. You know I'm out now. Only served 3 years.
That's exactly why I left the force. What's the point if they let scum like you back on the streets?
Afternoon tea?
Ty, bro, can I be moved to another ward somewhere where I don't have to deal with this filth?
Ty, you know him?
Oh, no way. Don't tell me this is the new bit you were telling me about. Man, she ain't no nurse. She's a pig. She's a freaking 5-0, bro.
I'm Vince here as a murderer.
Hey, accessory, get it right, you dumb hoe.
Hey, bro, settle, eh?
Man, you must be desperate if you want to give her one. It's a big wide world out there, bro. Don't go for the first skank you lay eyes on.
Edie!
No DVDs, no subtext, no beating around the bush. Just you, me, and the truth.
And a glass of wine?
Okay.
I'm assuming this means you've sorted things out.
If you mean, do I know how I feel? Yes, but I need to know how you feel.
I've already told you that, Liv.
No, you haven't. Not properly.
Okay. I think we could be really good together, and I'm willing to give it a shot.
You see, that's all well and good, but it's a little bit wishy-washy.
Wishy-washy?
I'm not really any clearer. For example, if I were to say, I think Harry's a good kid and I want to be in his life more, then you know exactly what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
So give it a go.
Sure, if that's what you want. I think you're sweet and funny and lovely, very lovely. And I'm hoping we can make a real go of this.
You see, hoping, that doesn't really work for me.
Libby!
No, if I were to say, I'm prepared to try and commit to you, but, well, then I'm not really saying anything. I am, but I'm kind of giving myself an out.
Okay.
But if I were to say, I'm prepared to commit to you, full stop.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm just giving you an example.
So it's not what you're saying?
Well, I just want us to be straight with each other.
Well, I thought we were. I told you how much I like being with you and how I want us to try and...
No, see? There you go again.
Well, what? What am I meant to say? What are you saying? I don't get this.
I'm just saying...
What?
I love you. And I want you to say it back to me.
Well, tonight there's medical drama from Seattle Grace, where Bailey and Ben are suffering from pre-wedding jitters. Grey's Anatomy is at 9 o'clock over on RTE2.